A red bicycle. Is this Itward's bicycle or mine? Anyway, it's broken, so I can't ride it. I would need Itward to fix it. He had a lot of tools, but he's gone. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh my goodness, this is our street, Kitty. Hayes Street. Yes, it is. Okay. Is there anything here? No? And here we are. This looks much more gray than I remembered. Well, I hope Aunt Grace will be happy to see me. Aunt Grace, hello? Maybe she's not home, dear. Do you have the key to go inside? No, I don't have it, Kitty, but I know there's a hidden key somewhere. I just need to remember where. Let's find it. Oh, I'm sorry, little insects. Don't run away. Oh. Ah, no key. What is this, a note? It says, I took the key, signed Fran. Fran, that's me. But I haven't taken the key, and I didn't write that note. This is all so confusing. What should I do now? What are you doing? Where are you going? Come here, Kitty. You must climb and go through the window. I couldn't find the key, and it seems that I already took it. You already took the key, but you don't have it. That sounds very strange. Yes, it's very strange. I only found a note that I don't remember writing. But now in order to get inside, Kitty, you must climb and open the door for me. Alright then. Wish me luck. You can do it, Kitty. Be careful. It's not gonna be that easy, I can tell. Mr. Midnight, do you hear me? Kitty, open the door. Uh-oh. The doctor. Fran, I can't believe this. You are alive. Where were you? Dr. Deern, I'm fine. Please don't take me back to the asylum. I've been looking for you a long time now. How did you escape? I, escaped through the yellow door, sir. But why are you outside the house? Well, I don't have the key, but Mr. Midnight is inside now. He climbed and went through the window of the second floor, sir. Mr. Midnight, isn't that your missing cat? Yes, but we found each other in the end. Sir, may I ask why you are here? I came to meet Miss Grace. I have something very important to tell her. I think she's not at home, sir. Well, it may be better this way. You have to come with me then. No, I won't leave my kitty again. Let's wait until he opens the door. Fran, I don't believe your cat is inside the house. That's impossible. I'm telling you the truth. He is inside. He will open the door in a minute. Okay. Stop it, Fran. Face reality. Your cat is dead. You must come with me now. Rest in peace, Mr. Midnight. Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm sorry, Fran. I don't want to hurt you or scare you. I'm just worried about Mr. Midnight, sir. You made me leave him. Is he really alive? Of course he is, sir. Why would I lie about it? This feels so wrong. You know, Fran, I was fired from the asylum because I knew too much. I have found things that I do not understand yet. I really thought you were dead. Look at these documents. Family murder on Hayes Street. The bodies were perfectly sliced. Martin and Lucia Bo Dagenhart were found early this week, brutally murdered in their residence on Hayes Street. The investigating police officer, Marco Homa, said It seems that the bodies were perfectly sliced, which would cause a quick, instantaneous death. Also, there were no signs of a struggle in the house, so the victims must have been caught completely by surprise and were unable to fight back. The police interrogated Grace Dagenhart, Lucia's twin sister, but the police didn't find any useful information. The youngest in the family, Fran Bow, was found in the woods one day after her parents' murder. She froze to death. Interesting. Gladys Hannah. Dear Gladys, let the newspaper know about Fran Bow. She was found in the woods, frozen to death. She ran away from home after finding about her parents' murder. Beloved Fran Bow, 12/17/1934, dead 7/22/1944. So she wasn't even 10 years old yet, it seems. Fran is now free from all pain. We hope you reunite with your family in heaven. But I'm not dead, sir. This is all lies. I see that. I also found out that your medicine was switched. You were given a new variant of duotine. When I looked at it in the laboratory, the levels of ectoplomatin were too high. That can't be good. Ectoplomatin creates a door between the subconscious and conscious. The problem is, if the ectoplomatin is too high, the door will be too wide. That can create a great confusion in your brain. A great confusion in my brain? I'm a bit confused, yes. But that's because of all the new things that I can see and feel. What do you mean, Fran? I can see the ultra reality, sir, and also travel into other worlds. Ultra reality? That must be the consequences of duotine, nothing more. That is not true. If I had some more medicine, I could show you. You don't need that medicine anymore. Besides, it's all in your head, Fran. All in my head, you say? Then I may be able to control it. I mean that you are imagining things, that's all. I try to tell my mother the truth, but father would harm her as well. I don't want my father playing with his knife again. My arms hurt. Oh, did your father harm you with his knife, Doctor? What? Who told you that? You did, or didn't you, sir? I haven't said anything about it. Oh my goodness, that is true. Oh please, let's focus. But you're not listening to me, sir. We need to find out the truth. I wonder who is behind all this. The nurses? Oswald? Who knows? I do know, sir. It's the big black monster, Remore. He took my parents and now he hunts me. He wants me dead. He wants me dead, 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 dead. Sorry. Oh, I wish I stayed in the Thirster with Pelantris and the Great Wizard. What are you talking about? Please, Fran, I'm serious. I never said goodbye to Itward or Pelantris, and my kitty is all alone. Pelantris? Itward? Please, Fran. Pelantris is the doctor of a Thirsta. He's a flying creature, very fluffy, sir. And Itward is my faithful friend. He brought me home with his machine. Seems you have been living inside a fairy tale. It wasn't good all the time, sir. The twins are gone because of me. I saw myself killing Mr. Midnight, and I saw Mother and Father, too. The twins? What twins? The girls that were attached to each other. Attached, you say? That reminds me of the Clara and Mia case. Two girls in the asylum that claimed to see a creature named Edward or something. Edward? I think you are misunderstanding, sir. It's Itward. But what happened to these girls? Dr. Oswald was experimenting on them. He sewed them together. Mostly to see the reactions of the DNA, but nothing happened. A few months later, they died and their bodies were thrown into a well. That is awful, sir. You can't take me back to the asylum. Don't worry, I won't. I brought you with me so you can help me. Maybe we can find something that will lead us to those responsible for all this disgrace. Thank you, Doctor. Maybe Pelantris was right about you. You are not a bad doctor, you're just an old man following the rules. Following the rules? Well, not tonight. Here we are. But this is the cemetery, sir. What are we doing here? You'll see. Come on, follow me. Wow, hello, stone woman. Are you sleeping? Are you happy? You're scary. I wish I had wings like you, but I don't. Okay. This is your parents' resting place, and also yours. Why did you bring me here, sir? I'm sorry, Fran, but things are how they are, and your parents were killed. Knowing who killed them can help us make things right. What do you mean by right, sir? I mean that if we can find the guilty ones, we will have justice. Use the law to punish such behaviors and prevent others from being harmed. I understand, sir, and for what did you need my help? To find clues and evidence, we need to open the coffins. Alright, sir, I'll help. Maybe the deadly worms came already. Ooh? Anyway, we have to find shovels to dig. I'll go left and you can go right. I'll see you in a few minutes, right here, alright? Yes, Dr. Deeren, I'll see you soon. And he's gonna leave me here. Goodbye. I wonder what the lady has hidden between her hands. Is it a little bug? How strange. Okay. Little candle, keep my parents warm. Oh, lovely little bear, you must take care of my parents. A rose, this is for the bad smell of the rotten bodies. Hello, Father. I know you didn't choose to leave me, so I'm not angry at you anymore, but I miss you a lot. I promise I will be happy. It isn't fair to be sad all the time. I thank you for all the beautiful memories, Daddy. I'll love you forever. Mommy, this is very hard, knowing that you're not around anymore. That really makes me feel lost in the world. But I promise I'll do my best. I'll be happy, Mommy. I love you so much, Mommy, and I always will. Goodbye. Rambo, huh? I wonder who came up with a lie like this one. Now I remember seeing myself dead in the asylum. But why? Why just me? I know the big monster wants me dead. But what does the asylum have to do with the monster? Okay. No name, no flowers. Maybe nobody is down there. But nobody likes to be dead, so that's great. I think nobody wishes to be alone, so I'm leaving. Okay. Twitter stinks. I'm leaving. Oh, it's stuck. Wait. This must be the shovel storage room. Just my luck. Well, there must be a way to open it. Knife. A knife! Okay. So... crowbar. I hope the doctor doesn't mind if I take it. I never touched a steering wheel before. Father never allowed that. But now I'm on my own, so I can. Vroom vroom! I can't press the horn. If the doctor knows that I'm here, I'll be in trouble. The gearbox. I wonder if it has little secrets inside. It can't be good to press all the buttons. Nothing happens, though. Okay. The car seats are quite comfortable. I'm glad it's not real leather. It's more friendly. If it was real leather, it would be like using dead bodies. Ew. Okay, so now I have a crowbar. I can use it for the door. Pinecone Man. Shh! You had to keep it down, Fabio. Oh, but I'm not Fabio. I'm Fran. Hello, little Pinecone. What? Oh my goodness, a giant! Oh, please, don't be scared. I won't harm you. I thought no giants could see us. I think I can see you because I have very big eyes, you see? Oh, I see. I'm Sebastian, by the way, the tribe's collector. The tribe's collector? That sounds exciting. Right now, we are trying to find some shiny leather. We need it for the mating ritual. Oh, that's quite interesting. Shiny leather, hmm? Yes, last year we used old human skin, but the deadly worms wanted it back. So we are looking for something more synthetic. Well, I hope you can find the leather. Sebastian, would you do me a favor? It depends on the favor, giant miss. I was thinking that you can open the door for me from the inside. I could do that, but we can help each other instead. Bring me a piece of leather and I'll open the door, alright, giant miss? But where will I ever find that? You just saw some. Huh, alright, I'll see what I can do. Whoops, what a big hole I made where I have the leather now. Right. Come on. Well, thank you, giant miss. Our tribe, the Pinesilis, will be very happy. And now I'll open the door. Just a second. And he's dead. Ouch, are you alright, Sebastian? Sebastian? I'm alright, miss. Yes. Good, well, thank you. You opened the door. You're welcome, giant miss. Huh? Fabio? Yeah, you better run. Oh, I have to go, miss. Good night. Hey, Fabio, wait for me. I have the leather. Ah, there's nothing in here I could use. This is not wonderful at all. I need to find something to dig with. I can't dig with a broom. There you are, Fran. Look, I found us a pair of shovels. Let's dig. Okay. I don't know where you got the shovels from. Well, now we'll have to come up with something to open the coffins. They're stuck. I had a crowbar in my car just in case, but I couldn't find it. Oh, I took the crowbar, sir. I needed it to open a door. Do you want it back? No need, Fran, but you can do the honors of opening the coffins. Alright, sir. I'll open them. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, Father, the deadly worms took your eyes. I wish you could talk and tell me who took you away from me. Was it the big bad monster, Daddy? How are they, like, put back together like that? It's like, weren't they, like, sliced up into, like, pieces? Oh, Mother, you're so skinny. A bit too much, I would say. But I guess you would take that as a compliment, wouldn't you? Is the bed comfortable? Well, sweet dreams, Mommy. Okay. Woohoo! I'm not in the coffin. Great. That is not the reaction I expected. But that can't be my kitty because Mr. Midnight is home. Poor kitty. I wonder if you had a name. Well, I'll name you Albert. Did you see anything that could bring us closer to the killer? No, sir. I just feel really bad doing this, seeing my parents like this. Also, that dead cat is not my cat. They're lying. Fran, I told you your cat was missing and maybe this one is actually your cat. It can't be, sir. I did find my kitty. You have to believe me. Take me home and I'll show you, please. Alright, Fran, I'll take you back home. I'll take care of this later. I still need to find some clues. Thank you, sir. Let's go. I don't like those dots. Uh-oh.
Vanish into the hands of darkness.
You have no manners. I'm not afraid of you anymore. You hear that? I'm not afraid of you anymore. Ah!
I've taken away from you the light. The one you love, the one you respect, and the one you desire to love you.
That doesn't seem good.
You broken little girl. The House of Madness invites you inside. If you want to find those you love, in darkness you must wake up. Wake up now, Fran. Wake up.
Chapter 5: The House of Madness. Grace? Aunt Grace, is that you? My darling, you finally woke up. You're at home, my dear. Am I? Really, that's incredible. I'm so happy to see you. Please, give me a hug. Soon, my darling. And where is Mr. Midnight? Your cat? Well, you know he ran away after what he did. What? He ran away? But what did he do? Well, your cat killed my sister and your father. He is a traitor. That's not true. It can't be. He didn't do it. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. In the end, we must have a guilty one, right? But you can't blame Mr. Midnight. He is my best friend. But it's easier to blame somebody else than taking responsibility, isn't it? I will always take responsibility for my actions, even if they are not so good. What a good girl. Rest now, my darling. You need it. But Aunt Grace, don't leave me. Why am I chained to the bed? Because your hands do bad things when they are untied. What are you talking about? Uncuff me, now! I have to go find Mr. Midnight. Little shining Fran, don't you worry about the lies. The seeker of the truth will always die because the evil will never hide. Little shining Fran, go to bed and sleep tight. And forget the pain inside your mind. You were selected to suffer, to cry and hate. But the darkness wants to free you from all disgrace. Sleep tight, my darling Fran. That doesn't seem good. Oh no, don't leave me here. Aunt Grace, come back, please. Why is she acting so strange? Why blame Mr. Midnight? Kitty couldn't have killed my parents. His claws are so tiny and soft. I hope he is fine, but what should I do now? Tick-tock, tick-tock. Crazy sound, it never stops. Now that I think about it, the clockmaker said that time is a layered reality. Maybe there's another version of me in this room in another time. Or I'm just imagining things. But if it's true, how can I make contact with her? Dr. Deeren said that everything is in my head.